final visit I made to Sutton, where we discussed with residents, and one particular resident I had a long chat with about Islamophobia, anti-Muslim hatred, and his personal experience. It's actually a very moving interview, and I hope that you will all watch and listen to this at home now.
London is quite diverse, so of course there are going to be negative elements in London, but predominantly I think as long as you're sensible, you're safe. Has he demonstrated that he's ever gone to one of these areas? When he says no-go areas, what does he mean? Does he mean like if you go to this area you'll get robbed? I don't know, you get attacked? Do you get I don't know, abused physically, verbally? What does he define as no-go areas?
Do we have a problem with Islamophobia in this country?
It's heightened emotions at the moment due to everything happening in Palestine. Of course, there's going to be outbursts, but really and truly, I think there is no threat of Islamism in the UK. 99.9% of Muslims live here in peace. You know, we're law-abiding citizens. We pay the taxes. I'm myself a Muslim. Of course, we've had 7/7 and we've had other terrible attacks like London Bridge, and there's no justification for that.
And we've seen last week there were figures came out saying there's been a massive increase of anti-Semitic attacks, but also a massive increase of anti-Muslim hatred in this country. Have you experienced any of that in your life?
So February the 1st, I believe it was, and this is in the national press now. My cousin and her friend were run over. They were crossing the road. Somebody slowed down in a red car to give them way. As they were in front of his car, he accelerated. One of them went flying across the road, and my cousin, unfortunately, was dragged underneath the car. She's still in hospital now, nearly 4 weeks on. Because they're outwardly Islamic, i.e. they wear the hijab and they've got the phobes on, they're very specifically Muslim girls, and unfortunately the police haven't investigated as thoroughly as they should have.
As a British Muslim, do you think that politicians are irresponsible to use language like the streets being lost to Islamists?
Absolutely, 100%. All that does is it breeds more contempt, and unfortunately it is you choose my words carefully, the uneducated or the people who just read the tabloid and just take it for granted. If it's in black and white, it's true.
Conservative Party's got a problem with racism?
I think the country's foreign policy in general has an issue with double standards.
Lee Anderson, Conservative politician, kicked out the party for saying Sadiq Khan is being taken over by his Islamist mates. Is that Islamophobia?
You can't make comments like that with such a high position in government without some fundamental facts. Where's the evidence? What are your grounds for these claims?
Do you think Sadiq Khan's lost control of the streets here in London? Are they less safe now than they were, say, 10 years ago?
It's a breakdown in our society, in our morals and our norms. So whereas people used to respect the authorities and the police, you go to any teenager now and talk to them about the police. Very rare if you get any kind of respect from them. What I do think is he's actually being targeted and scapegoated for a lot of things. As human beings, take colour, take religion, take creed, take background, race, take everything out of it. You see another human being to your left, you see another human being to your right. They're both being oppressed, they're both being bullied, they're both being murdered. Why would you choose one over the other?